Hey everyone, this is going to be a battery life test of all the major smartphones of 2016. So here in the bottom left corner we have the iPhone SE, the iPhone 7, the iPhone 7 Plus, the Sony Xperia X Performance, the Xperia XZ, the Galaxy S7 Edge, the Galaxy Note 7. In the top left here, the HC10, the Google Pixel XL, the LG G5, the LG V20, the OnePlus 3, and the OnePlus 3T. Alright, so a lot of tests planned for this. The first one, we're going to be doing 50% brightness on the settings menu. All these phones, 50% brightness, adaptive brightness is off, as I'll show you now, turning off the light. So you see the screens do not change, adaptive brightness is off, going to turn the light back on. So I'm going to check in on these phones in 30 minutes, but all the apps closed out, airplane mode, and again, 50% brightness. Alright everyone, so 30 minutes in now, not much movement, but the iPhone SE, iPhone 7 and 7 Plus all at 100, the Sony phones at 99, the Galaxy S7 Edge, which is my most used phone, it's my daily, that's at 96, the Galaxy Note 7 98, HTC 10, the Pixel XL 97, LG G5 99, V20 100, OnePlus 3 97, and the 3T is at 98. So now for this next test, I'm going to put them all on maximum brightness. Alright, so all the phones on 100% brightness, and again, I'll check in 30 minutes. So now we're 30 minutes in with the phones on max brightness. The three iPhones, the SE, the 7 and 7 Plus, all at 97%. The Xperia X Performance and the Xperia XZ at 93%. The Galaxy S7 Edge, again, my most used phone, the daily one, 89%, Galaxy Note 7 93%, HC10 92, Pixel XL and LG G5 at 94, LG V20 93, OnePlus 3 at 91, and OnePlus 3T at 92. So for the next test, I'm going to put them back to 50% brightness and I'm going to put up a game. So now the phone's on 50% brightness, airplane mode, all the same settings as previous, and we're going to get started with Temple Run 2. Alright everyone, so I'm going to check in about, it'll be 30 minutes or an hour, we'll see. And just a note there, so on the iPhone 7, I did already have a save file, so it wasn't automatically going to this tutorial right here, but I did reset that, just took a few seconds, so now all of them on the same screen, just going to run this tutorial for around 30 minutes to an hour. So it's now been a full hour and we're going to go ahead and check in on the games. Rather, we're going to check in on the battery life percent. So checking in on the phones after an hour of gaming, the iPhone SE and the iPhone 7 both at 82%, the iPhone 7 Plus at 84%, the Xperia X Performance at 77%, the Xperia XZ at 79%, Galaxy S7 Edge 68%, Galaxy Note 7 83%, HC10 77, Pixel XL 81, both LG phones 80, OnePlus 3 79, and OnePlus 3T 81. So far the leader is the iPhone 7 Plus by 1% over the Galaxy Note 7. So next up we are going to do some camera recording, and we're going to do 30 frames per second 1080p. Now all the phones are recording 1080p Full HD 30 frames per second. And I'll check in around 20-30 minutes. We got another test down. Again, that was 30 minutes of filming Full HD, 1080p, 30 frames per second. So look at the results. The iPhone SE 64 to 7, 66, the 7 Plus 70. The Xperia X Performance 56, the Xperia XZ 59. The Galaxy S7 Edge, again, this is by far the most used phone, so the battery has been impacted. 48, but I think it's better to look at the Galaxy Note 7 because it's very similar. That is 69, and so far that is 1% less than the leader, which is the iPhone 7 Plus. HTC 10 58, Google Pixel XL 67, LG G5 61, V20 63, OnePlus 3 65, and OnePlus 3T 66. So that is with the OnePlus 3T. That's good for, I think, 3rd or 4th place at this point. So pretty solid so far. Alright guys, so one more test. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a YouTube test. Right now we're about to start the test. You see all of them on YouTube. We're going to play the video for all 13 of these phones. So yeah guys, going to play it for 30 minutes and then we'll check in on the final results. And just so you all can see, all 13 are playing. Some of them may buffer a little bit, but I'll just make sure all of them are streaming for 30 minutes in full. Just finished with the 30-minute YouTube test. So now we're going to go ahead and check in on the final results. Coming in last place, and guys, really don't put stock in this because this phone, as I mentioned, is my daily phone. So it's had much more use than all the other phones. In fact, I think that you should use the Galaxy Note 7 as a more fair metric. But yeah, last place is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge at 28%. This also has the largest battery of them all at 3600, but again, I would not put much stock in the results for this phone. Instead, pay attention to the Note 7, which I use far less. Coming in 12th place in this phone, I have used a lot. Definitely one of my more used phones, the Xperia X Performance. Although I think that this is still pretty accurate because it does have a pretty small battery at 2700 capacity. But you see a score of 41%. Coming in 11th place is the HTC 10. That says a 3000 capacity battery and 43% is left. Next, in 9th place, we have a tie with the Sony Xperia X Performance. You see here 48% and the LG G5 at 48% as well. So again, that's 9th place, a tie. The Xperia XZ battery is 2900, slightly larger than the LG G5, which is 2800. Although with the LG G5, this is removable, so an advantage there. Very rare for a phone to have removable battery now. Oh, and also the Xperia X Performance, one of my more used phones. I do use this as my work phone. As I always mention, unfortunately, the new Sony phones won't work on Verizon, so that's why I use the Galaxy S7 Edge as my primary phone. But this one I do use as my work phone, just nowhere near as much use. I actually usually keep it off, but nonetheless, still one of the most used phones out of the bunch. Coming in 8th place is the LG V20, 49%. Now this does have a significantly larger battery than the LG G5, the V20, 3200 versus 2800 for the LG G5. Both are removable, but just keep in mind with the V20 you have a larger screen. You also have this second screen at the top, so that's what accounts for it. But still, you're getting better battery life with the LG V20 regardless. In 7th place, and with the smallest battery of all of them, 50%. With a 1624 battery, again that's 50% battery, the iPhone SE. And yeah, so I think obviously this has the smallest screen, also the smallest battery, so this kind of makes sense, middle of the road here for the iPhone SE. In 6th place, also one of the smaller batteries is the iPhone 7. You see here 52% has a 1960 battery, so actually the second smallest, but also one of the smaller screens. So again, that was 6th place. So now we're entering the top 5. And in 5th place, with a 3000 capacity battery, is the OnePlus 3. You see there, 56%. Now for 3rd place, we have a two-way tie. We have the Google Pixel XL at 57, and also at 57, the iPhone 7 Plus. So pretty impressive both of these, both pretty large phones. The iPhone 7 Plus 2900 capacity battery, the Google Pixel XL, one of the larger ones, at 3450. So again, that was 3rd place. We got a tie. Now we have 2 phones left. Of course, one of them is going to be 1st place. We have the Galaxy Note 7 and the OnePlus 3T. So let's see which one came in 1st place. Rather, let's see 2nd place first. And that goes to the OnePlus 3T. As you see here, 58%. So this has a 3400 capacity battery, 400 larger than the OnePlus 3. So you definitely are getting a battery improvement with the 3T. And that leaves 1st place. And no guys, a little bit sad, but it is the Galaxy Note 7. And you see here 59% for the Galaxy Note 7. Just 1% difference for the 3T. Actually, the top 5 in general, they were all very impressive. 4% higher than the next closest phone. So those are all within 3%. But the Galaxy Note 7, so 3500 capacity battery for this one. And that's why I was saying earlier, guys, the S7 Edge, if it wasn't my daily, if I wasn't using it for the past 7 months or so, actually more than that, I think it came out in March, so been around 9 months now. Then since the Galaxy Note 7, 3500 capacity, the Galaxy S7 Edge is 3600. I think the Galaxy S7 Edge would be very close to the Note 7. So yeah, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe for more like this in the future. I will be doing a lot more tests. If you guys have any suggestions, videos you want to see, I will be doing more battery life tests, of course. So if you have any suggestions for that, please let me know. So thanks again, guys. Please subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments what video you want to see next.